A very good morning and a very warm welcome to everyone. So, today from House of 112, I bring to you one scrapbook. This is a love themed scrapbook which can be gifted to your uh, loved ones, and this can be a very good anniversary gift. You can store lots of photographs in this, and this measures 6 inches by 6 inches. So, this is a square album, and if I talk a little bit about the binding of the album, so this album has been binded in the MDF board, So with the help of MDF board, I always bind my albums, which gives it a very, um, finished look. And not only finished look, it makes it very sturdy. And if you talk about the sturdiness, so that definitely adds to the longevity of the album. A little bit more about the bindings. So I have used the fabric sheet, and this is in the satin finish, and so it gives not only beautiful look, rich look, but it gives it a very smooth feel also. So I think so this is quite visible from the spine of the album. If you can just see, this is giving it a very smooth touch, feel, and look. In fact, it's a very royal looking album that you can see. So the cover page has this shaker element on it. It's a love theme album with a couple holding each other's hand and bringing each other's eyes, and there's a shaker element with love thing on it, and beautiful uh, flowers and butterflies in the backdrop. And if I see the back side, it's again with a very beautiful um, paper, which again has the damask element on it, and the flowers and the butterflies and some scripted notes. So it gives a very beautiful look to the entire album. So starting with the flip over of the album. So this is the first page of the album, or the inner cover page. So now you can see this is the pocket thing which says smile every day. So all the entire album has some little notes, and these are some photo mats. You can add more photo mats if you feel. So you can put in the photo mats, as many photo mats as you want here. At least this can hold at least 4 to 5 photo mats. And this is an envelope, beautiful pattern paper, and so this has some small photo mats. You can use this as a messaging card. So some small you can store or write some special moments, memories, and this is a cute little message card. So you can send some message, or you can record some beautiful moment that is related to these photographs. The second page of this album is again a belly band, so which supports lots of photo mats. So I have placed say about 5 photo mats here, but you can actually go up to 7 or 8 photo mats. And these photo mats can you can stick photo on both sides of photo mats. And if you can see, if I can just clearly show you, so I have used these metallic pastel metallics. So this has a very good and fine golden tinted look, so which is also matching the theme of the page. So I'll place these formats back right here. And one more thing about the binding that I like to tell you is the spine has been, you know, embellished with these matching and coordinating golden and gray strips. So these strips not only strengthen the binding, but also adds a zing to the album because it's adding a little bit of gold to it, and it's matching with gray. So the complete theme of the album is color coordinated. So now this is like my favorite section of the album. So I just love this color combination. It's like really, really beautiful and appealing to the eyes. So this has a magnetic card. You can put a big 6 by 6 photograph here, and so this has a magnetic closure, and then there's a photo card here. So you can put photograph here, 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 and you can add uh, 2 more photographs here. So this space will accommodate, apart from this, 2 more photographs, and you can put 1 photograph here. And in this page, you have a photo mat here. So okay, so this has the tagline says, "Your eyes stole all my words away." So with a beautiful background, beautiful texture, pattern paper, and again, if you can see, these photo mats, these photo cards have been prepared with the same metallic sheet that I was talking about earlier. And again, this is a color coordinated metallic sheet. And here's another sheet, so which is a butterfly, and it says about collect beautiful moments. So you can actually place 1 photo here, and rest of the photos you can put in here, and you can also place additional photo mats like this. So you can choose a square photograph, or you know or a rectangular one, that is completely up to you. Coming to the next page, so now this is like an accordion, which again says, "You're my favorite person, I will wrap my life around you." So these are like so intense, such intense words that actually steals anyone's heart. So now this has been embellished with rose and butterfly, and again, if you see, everything is coordinated, and if you see, there's lots of roses, lots of flowers in this, and all colors are almost same. So this is like an accordion, so for like this. So you can place photograph both sides. You can write something here. You can place 1 photograph here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you can place formats here. This is of course the square format, and you can place 1 photograph here or write something. Again, this is something, I'm actually in love with the shape of diamond, and the effect, the beautiful effect they always bring into that pattern. So, and it also says, "My heart is full of love." So my heart is full of you, and that is more intense sentiment. So this has been enriched with a butterfly and bird. So, and again, this is magnetic. So just to show that this is magnetic, I have put this magnet and let it open. I will be covering this part, and then you can put in photographs here, and this is again a place where you can put in the formats of any size and any number that you want. So you can see, the little designing, the designing has been such that you can put lots of photographs, and yet this album does not look bulky. Let's look at it closer. Again, so this just look at the complete look of the album. The moment you open this, it gives such a soothing effect to your eyes. This has a very subtle yet bright colors, with all the matchings of grays and pinks, green, a little tinge of green in it, and pink, yeah, peach, I mean browns. All entire album gives a very vintage and a royal look in its own sense. Then there's a small photograph in this. You can add the bigger ones also. Again, you can add more photo mats to it. So again, to give it a kind of a vintage look, there's a vintage clock to it as an element that has been added. There's some scripted paper that has been used. There's an old traditional looking vintage paper that has been used. You can put say about 3 to 4 more of formats here. Then coming to the next page, okay, if you'll see, the pattern of the paper is same. Like, there's a watch here, There's a vintage clock here. So this pattern paper also has a vintage clock added to it. Again, the peach and green and the brown and the grays combination had been made such. So now we talk about, this is again accordion kind of thing that opens up and it can hold up to four photographs here and two photographs here, and this has a turn mount closure. Oops, sorry. So this has a turn mount. This is a turn mount closure. This closes like this and opens like this. So again, the small little things I'm taking care of, like, if you can see a little bit of green in backdrop, so I've added a green mount here with a black or actually brown brad with it, which is again a vintage clock has been added. So this is not actually the same thing that I've added, but this color base is matching with this. So there's a lot of things and lots of consideration that goes in behind making this album. Okay, so now here we have a combination of greens and browns and the grays, creams and everything, if you can look at it. And here, if you see, this basically what I've done is I have color coordinated these photo cards also. Now you can see, at places I have put in the gray tinted photo mats, at place I have put in cream and gold tinted photo mats, all coordinating with the look and feel of the album. So the moment because this has a more of a gray base, so I have added gray photo mats, and it's a very beautiful look. It's like a treat to eyes. This paper pad is itself a treat to eyes, and if you can see that, this again has a photo card with a belly band, and this also has been embellished, but this embellishment is like pretty subtle. So this has been again coordinated whatever was there, and I just wanted to make it very very plain, very basic looking, and yet added a lot of beauty with the elements. Now this is like the outer inner cover of the album. So now you can see, so this is like my favorite combination. So I wanted to complete the album because there's a green and darker green, olive green combination inside the album. So I want to close this album by adding the same combination. So what I did is I again created two cards here. So now you can either add some what do you call sentiment here and here, and this opens like this. You can add a photograph here, you can add a photograph here. Now either you can add a photograph here, or you can place some photo mats, like this can hold many, like up to 5 to 7 photo mats this can hold. So these photo mats can be added, and this closes with a ribbon. So this closes like this. So now talking a little bit more about the quality of the album. As I already told you that I always bind my albums with the MDF board, so which makes it very sturdy. Also, to talk about the quality of the paper that has been used is 240 GSM, which is like the entire pattern paper, and then like lots of 300 GSM for all your photo cards. I have used 300 GSM paper. So if we talk about the GSM of the paper, that GSM is basically the thickness of the paper and the quality of the paper. So for the longevity of the album and for the look and feel of the album, using a good quality paper is very much required. So now talking about the pricing of the album. So as you all know that this is the Rakhi season going on, and everywhere people want that people should take maximum benefit out of it, and there are lots of sales that are happening. So this is a complete handmade product, and which actually takes a lot of time, lots of efforts, and lots of thinking process that goes on. So, and usually these kind of albums you will get around 4,000 or 5,000, but just because of the fact that there's a lucky season and I want more and more people to buy them, give them. Though this is the kind of album that you can give to anyone at any point in time, but especially for your Rakhi, if you want to give it to make your brother and your bhabhi feel very special, you can give this album to them. I have just priced it at a very reasonable price of 1,999. Yes, friends, what are you looking for? What are you waiting for? Yes, if I said it correct at first, it's 1,999. Yes, so this album is available only and only for 1,999. But having said that, this offer is only valid till 2nd of August, because beyond 2nd of August I'm not accepting any Rakhi orders. And what else? So you get a combination of Rakhi along with it, a Rakhi and a Lumba free with this if you are ordering for your brother. Of course, shipping will be extra because I don't know which part of the country this album will be shipped, and I cannot actually accommodate the prices because shipping is also very high these days. So trust me, friends, this is a deal just to be grabbed. So just don't wait, just go and grab this deal. I'll be bringing few more albums which I made in last overlap period of last month. So stay tuned and stay connected. And in case you're not subscribed to the channel, so you can subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that whenever I post an album, you can get an update of it. See ya, take care, happy festing.